Hello Gemini, welcome to your June 1st through 15th reading. This is a collective reading for all Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. That means if you'd like a private reading for your personal energy, please go to royalmystic.com, book your reading, and I'll be more than happy to assist you in finding out whatever it is that you're looking to answer. So, without any further ado, I'm going to bless all 4 decks with this one prayer. And you notice there are some additional decks on the table. These are the new decks that I've been using in the weeklies, and we're going to bring them out. And well, this one is brand new. This one hasn't been used except for right now. So there is an unboxing video of this particular deck. It is the Illuminati. This one is the Mystic Mondays over here to my left. So I love both of them so far. We're doing really good, and we're just going to keep it rolling. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow all Gemini to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light that they are intended. Thank you so much for your presence here. You are always welcome and very appreciated. Thank you so much for divine guidance. Okay, so I don't know. There's a lot of people who watch who are tarot readers, and I know there's a lot of people who watch who are not. And reading multiple decks is like having conversations with different people because the energy of the decks are all different. That's a great here and now, whether you realize it or not. Got the Death card, which is the removal of things that are holding you back. And the Ace of Cups is the clarifier. This is the here and now. So this is kind of a concise, short version of the 2 weeks collectively, okay? Then we have your relationship, love life, and spiritual life with the Mystic Mondays. They are very feminine and very loving energy. I like the energy of these cards for that reason. That's kind of why I was attracted to them too, because I know people wanted the love side to be more with some love energy, and I felt like these would do the trick. And certainly they're very vibrant, very nice. So we have the King of Pentacles showing, excuse me, got the hiccups. I had a big hiccup. That hurt a little. maybe the King of Pentacles is quite striking, because I had a big hiccup when I flipped him over. This is your underlier. So King of Pentacles is King Midas. He's also very well dressed. You'll notice the very modern imagery on these new cards. It does play whaley with my memorization of my gilded tarot that I use, because it changes the vibe of what I'm reading. So it's like interpreting another language, really. And this is the Illuminati tarot. I'm using it for career and finance, and it flipped over 4 cards. So I'm going to take the extra. You get an extra bonus here. There's the Devil energy, which is fear or restraint or suppression. Maybe the current job you're at is very limiting. So there's more than 4. There are 5 cards. So the bonus cards are the Hierophant and Strength. So somebody needed the message to hold on. The universe is guiding you to this victory here of getting a new job. Okay. Now the underlier is the 5 of Cups. So he's standing at the water's edge, deciding whether to go forward with his, this little tragedy's happened where he's felt like he's wasted or spilt his conquest, okay? It's like resources, or his maybe wasted time even. Sometimes when we're at a job we think it's going to go somewhere and it doesn't. We feel cheated out of the time we've invested, but just know you're never anywhere that you shouldn't be. So however long you had to stay there was however long you had to stay there. The universe knows how to move you. if it wants you to go somewhere else. And this looks like that's what's happening. It's giving you the resources to move forward into your better future. Sometimes we are like stubborn children, and we don't want to listen when the universe is trying to move us. And I guarantee you, it will get your attention eventually. Okay, this looks amazing. And we have clarifiers over here that I'm going to do after we do the main reading. Sorry if I feel herky-jerky. This is a new, I have not done this kind of expansive reading, just dropping 2 new decks in. So give me a little break. Don't be too harsh. 5 of Swords. This is either someone who is trying to undercut you or undermine you, maybe trying to take credit for themselves. I don't feel like this is anything as far as, unless it's talking about not getting your cart before your horse. If you've got this new thing coming in, don't go quitting just yet. Wait until it's official, okay? Because it will be official. You just don't want to jump and run, unless you can afford to. But you may miss out on some money, because this is showing you that the finances are there and solid, and this is making good for everything that you have done and may have lost out on. This is financial restoration here. This is being made whole. So you want to make your karma. See, if we just jump and quit a job, if you walk out, the karma of that is that you didn't fully fulfill your obligation. So we're all obligated to give notice, unless it's a job that you don't have to give notice, then it's not a big deal. But if that's standard procedure, don't damage your own karma by doing something impulsive. Because you've also got the Sun card here, which is saying the way has been made. The universe has come into divine alignment here. That's what this little space here is in between the planets. It's allowing you to move forward unobstructed. So it's making a way for you. So if you've been waiting for the right timing, it's lining up, okay? Then we have the Death card, which is the divine, I call him the cosmic trash man, because he comes in and he kind of clears up the mess and removes all the rubble and cuts away, dissolves old commitments and dissolves old feelings, okay? Dissolves the pain and dissolves the bond that you had. So it lets you go unencumbered into the future. Then you have this beautiful Ace of Cups, which is a divine new beginning. Now, when this beautiful Ace of Cups comes in, it means the universe is providing this high holy blessing. This is the be-all, end-all of the blessings from the universe. This is the Holy Grail. This is the elixir of life in this cup, and this is the all-seeing eye. You've got the new cycles of the sun or the moon, and it's showing this is the blessing of all blessings. So it's restoration in healing, health, intuition, spirituality, and abundance. So, yay, Gemini. We have 7 of Wands. This is standing your ground. This is your love life, relationship, and spiritual life. So you're holding your own. It's telling you, don't give up. This is the thing that you've been fighting for this whole time. Don't let anybody talk you out of it, and don't give up hope. And don't give up. Don't just back off and drop it, because we've got the Emperor coming in. Now this is the creator of the universe in the other decks. He is more, he looks like a god, a Greek god, but is definitely, looks like a Viking king. Very much the moving heaven and earth to allow you to move forward. Now for some of you, this may be the masculine energy that's coming in, or you already have it, okay? Because the Emperor is a very worldly, intelligent energy, of creative energy, of restoration, of new beginnings, someone who has the power to bring knowledge into what you're doing. Now this King of Pentacles, he's he doesn't shirk either. He's a committer. He's grounded earth energy. So this would be someone who is very strong in, they don't they don't commit lightly. So they don't just make promises that they're not ready to keep. This is the King Midas. He doesn't just show up unannounced, and he doesn't show up just for a short period. He is someone who commits. And this Emperor is a beautiful energy of the higher source energy. So this person may be your big deal that you've been waiting for. We've also got the Six of Pentacles. And this is having complete and total balance, allowing yourself to have this big windfall. Now, it may be a windfall in a relationship. So that's that Earth energy is about commitment and groundedness, foundations, and having the abundance within, like something fruitful that happens, okay? So just because it's coins doesn't mean it's money. It can be an abundance of love and stability. So, beautiful King of Pentacles here showing up, combining with this energy. So this is very much about relationship. We have, well, there's a lot going on in finance, so let's get ready for that. We've got the Devil card, which is talking about, you see these, they look sort of enslaved. Now this Devil card looks a little different than the other devils. This guy is very much, he is the one in charge. And this is, so from the top down, these are people sort of being walked on and held captive by this, like if you need your job and people mistreat you and you can't just, you know, get out of there. Or it could be just emotionally, okay? This also is fear and anxiety. So I think somebody or several people are having a very repressed energy at the job they are at and are looking for a new job. So the Three of Cups is coming in saying, don't worry, the celebration is right here around the corner. We shall celebrate, okay? There shall be a celebration, which means something is about to change. You've got the Two of Cups, which is a beautiful energy. Now, I see the caduceus here, and that is the symbol for health and vitality. It is the healer's symbol. So for some of you, you may work in a field that has to do with healing, and this looks like it's going to rescue you. She looks like she's being rescued, yes. So allow yourself to move forward with this. This is the way being made for you, okay? And that would be a healer's card there as well. Sometimes we get a job that doesn't seem like it ought to be the thing that we should have to do for the rest of our lives. It almost seems like a punishment. Some of you may be branching off. This could be healthcare, but it also, I feel like some people are healers and they're getting their opportunity to move forward because the Hierophant is bringing in the healer's energy. This is allowing you to have the keys. So you're being accepted into this organization. It could be a hospital, any kind of healthcare facility, anything to do with government. It can also be a school. So you may be moving into that kind of thing. Or it may be the higher source where you're learning how to do Reiki or how to do, some people use light. Anything that, like what I'm doing now, this would be, that thing is welcoming you in. And then you have, look at how beautiful, this is why I pick these new decks, because they bring in a whole energy change for me. So this is the Strength card, which is the Lion and the Maiden. And this is telling you that the path is divine, okay, that you're being led on. And this particular lion is the Archangel Ariel. That's why you see that magical energy. The and there's the infinity sign right above them, okay? So it's saying you have the power to move forward with guidance from the universe. This lion was sent to you to assist you on the path so that you could make it to your goal, and that the resources of yourself and the universe, and combined, not yourself, but the universe's energy, allows you unlimited abundance and ability to move forward through anything that you may need. The universe has it covered and has this angel here to assist you. No one shall be able to stop you. Then we have the Five of Cups. So remember, we're in career and finance. Five of Cups is this may, you feel like you've something has been like just needlessly spent, okay? So maybe time, it may be your energy, and but you feel like, you almost feel like a dedication to want to finish it, even though it's fruitless. There's no end to it. They'll just keep taking. So you have to grab your resources, grab, what's in these cups, move forward with your emotions and your love and your experience and your intuition and your healing. Move forward into this new, kind of looks like a hospital. Just saying. Definitely feel like that's for somebody that's watching, specifically in healthcare, because that Caduceus is screaming out. Okay, let's see what the clarifiers have to say. I appreciate your patience. This might be a little longer reading than normals because I'm not used to all these decks yet. So thank you again for being patient. Look at that beautiful reading. You better be patient. You're getting a good reading here. This is excellent. There's that King of Pentacles the second time. And the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups with the Ace of Cups. That's fabulous. The King of Pentacles 2 times here. And with that, that means this beautiful offer includes the King of Pentacles, which is a commitment. Okay? For some of you, it's going to be about a financial commitment, because that's what this energy can be, even though it says love and relationships and spiritual life. That's all important. But then we have the Five of Cups, which is you're being restored and allowed to move forward without being encumbered. So don't be in fear. Just move forward when it's time to move. But don't be too anxious. Remember, this is saying not to jump the gun, okay? Here's the Seven of Pentacles, which is talking about letting the fruit ripen on the vine. That's where that's saying don't jump the gun, okay? Your investment will pay off, and it's worth it karmically. I have to tell you, it's worth it karmically to do the right thing. You don't want to leave anybody in a bind, because that's negative karma. Then we have the Ace of Pentacles, when this restoration, commitment, foundational financial security. And the Eight of Pentacles, which is talking about learning something new that will create more abundance for you. So it can be someone who is entering into a new scholarship program or something with school, which could be talking about the healthcare thing over here. Very much looks like an institution up there on that hill, on that Five of Cups in the new Illuminati deck. And then we have, now I love it when when an ace comes in with something like this, because what it's showing you is this fits perfectly right between here, straight as an arrow. This Ace of Rods is something that has taken root and is now flourishing abundantly with the opportunity of the universe and a new beginning. The Sun card is the happiest card in the deck. It has divine energy of brand new restoration of all things. Okay, so like getting the keys to the kingdom. I mean, even more so, because it's almost like everything has, it's almost like it laid itself out for you, like one thing right after the other, boom, boom, boom. It's very, very nice transition. The Death card is talking about having the universe assisting you in removing obstacles or anything that may trip you up or make you stumble along the path. Cutting loose of all emotional and physical bonds and spiritual bonds, letting those dissolve into smoke. And you've got the All Believers card. Now this card is like an extra card, bonus card in this little tiny Hanson Roberts deck. And I leave it in because it's saying to all believers. So it's saying don't lose your faith in being able to have an unencumbered exit, okay? Don't lose your faith that you're actually getting out of the difficult time, because the universe will assist you. Now, Seven of Wands, which was telling you not to give up, hold your ground. and the Magician. Master Manifestor card showing the infinity symbol, which means abundance is endless. The ability to form anything you want is there. The universe has everything that you need to manifest whatever life you want. Okay? Spiritual, relationship, and love life is this section. Now, here comes the Emperor, which is also known as the universe, God, the divine source. Also if it's a human being, it would be someone very worldly and mature and very ready to help you do anything you need to do. And then you've got the Eight of Swords, because there's an overthinking going on. Gemini's, you're an air sign, so you're more prone to it than any of the other four or the other three. I am an air sign as well. We overthink everything. So don't get too caught up in your head about this. Let yourself move forward, and don't try to figure it all out. Just go with it. Live in the now. It's showing it's a payoff, so there's no reason to worry. Six of Pentacles, beautiful abundance, prosperity, happiness. So it's abundance and prosperity in all things, okay? Just because it's a pentacle doesn't always mean money. And then you've got the King of Pentacles showing up to confirm the King of Pentacles. That's the underlier here. And very much somebody committing 100% in. Now, in your career and finance, did I not do a clarifier for that? Woot woot. Okay, so I'm going to move this one up to this, unless I have one under there. Nope. Okay, I'm going to flip this over because there needs to be a clarifier on that. Boom. Because that would have been the next card. Okay. Glad that happened at the end. So we've got the Nine of Rods with the Devil. This is telling you you've got one last step before you're free of this. Complete it all the way. That's what that's talking about up here. Don't quit and run out of there. You don't want to lose all. That's what this is talking about. Don't lose all the time that you've spent. You've invested that. Don't run away. Don't, because you're going to have a feeling of loss if you do. Okay? That's what this is saying. It's an investment. Wait for it to be the right time, or you'll lose the investment. The Seven of Pentacles here is the investment in what you were doing. The investment is worth it because you want to have the experience of this on your resume. You want to be able to count it, because if you put in a lot of effort, you don't want to just wipe it out by leaving without a good reference, or good, you don't want them to have a bad reference on you. So finish it all the way. You're fine, even though it feels like drudgery and almost probably because I'm getting kind of nauseous talking about it. That means it's very, very oppressive energy for somebody. And you've just got to, okay, look, I've had to do this, and I think that's another reason why it's making me nauseous, because I understand completely what it feels like. I had to force myself to finish the last 2 jobs I had just to get through. I wanted to leave way before time, but I put my head to it and forced myself to do it, because I didn't want to be the person to give myself that negative energy. I didn't want them to be able to say that I wasn't what I said I was. You know what I mean? Y'all who are struggling know what I'm talking about. 3 of Cups. Beautiful energy of celebration. It's telling you, don't give up. Hold your ground. You will be celebrating. It's just somebody's right in the throes of that last transition out of the bad thing into the good thing. And then there's the ending, the break off. Okay, this Tower card is removing the obstacle. So that means you get to cut loose and get out of there. Okay, which is fabulous. And move toward your healing and or your next cycle in life. Okay, that Sun card and that new rod are talking about a new beginning, and it means a new job, a new ability to begin something new. And there's the Eight of Pentacles, which is something you're learning, and financial restoration. I mean, this is great. Okay, so don't be afraid. Just force yourself to finish it 100%. Give the notice you're supposed to give so that you can move forward with your head held high, and they can't give you a bad reference for all the things you've done that helped the company. Okay, so the Hierophant, that's the new thing coming in, the new organization, the new beginning, and the Strength card telling you you are being divinely assisted and guided and protected, so do not be in fear. I'm noticing these little birds. What is that? I'm going to check that out with my little spyglass. There's something happening right above her shoulders there. I'm going to check that out. Two of Pentacles. It's going to seem like all hell is breaking loose, and that's what he's here to help you get through. You see how that's all chaos in the background? And he's not, look at his little face. He's not bothered at all. No big deal. It's just life, day is normal day, everything just moving along, all the chaos happening. That's this old thing up here. You just keep yourself balanced and focused. You will get through it. I know it doesn't seem like it. You want it to be done and over, but you can do it. I lived through it. I understand completely. It's hard when you're in a place of, it's very difficult to deal with the energy. So this is very promising, Gemini. You guys have a great new cycle coming in here with the blessing of the universe. So this Knight of Cups is the offer, and you're going to be feeling kind of funky about where you're at right now. So I don't think it's going to be too hard for you to get out of there. Just don't do it hastily. Many blessings to you all. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Thank you for being part of this beautiful process with me. I hope you enjoyed the extra new cards. Let me know in the comments. And thank you all so much for your love and energy of beautiful messages you send me, and you inspire me to be a better reader. Thank you so much for everything. I hope you all have a wonderful first half of June. It looks like it's going to be very interesting and a whole lot of good new changes. Many blessings. Namaste.